welcome to the first ever Get Ready With Me. I just got done brushing my teeth, as you saw. If you want, I can post the toothpaste that I used in the description box down below. But now I need to rinse my mouth. For that, we are using the TheraBreath Dentist Formulated Healthy Gums Oral Rinse and Clean Mint. And if you notice a difference of scenery, we are currently in my bathroom. Ooh, no, it has a cap. A little too much. There we go. And in case you're wondering why we're doing Get Ready With Me today, it is because I have things that I've got to do today, and I want to look somewhat decent. If you hear me clearing my throat a lot, it is due to a GERD flare-up. For some reason, my form of GERD, it decides that it wants to live in my throat. But, oh goodness, but it's okay. I've already taken the medication I needed for the day, and I've also been monitoring my diet and caffeine intake. I've only had 1 cup of coffee. I think that's where it's gonna stay today, because if I have any more, it will cause some issues. And now you're gonna see me wash my face. Today, my face is feeling a little gritty and grimy, so today we are using the CeraVe Renewing Salicylic Acid, or SA cleanser, and for those who want to know, it is this one. So I am going to do that really quick. You're also going to hear water running in the background, because again, as I said before, this is my bathroom. I'm just kind of trying to adjust the height of this new tripod I got. So if you see any weird fluctuations with the camera, that's probably it. I have got the most basic Get Ready With Me morning routine I think imaginable. I think I've got like a 3-step skincare routine. I don't like having a ton of steps or a bunch of products. Because to me that seems like, wow, that's a lot of money to just do a cleanse or just moisturize or just clean your face. Oh, I'm getting this on. I don't use this cleanser every single day, just when my skin feels kind of gritty and gnarly. And it needs a little more help. And as you can see, I have gone fully, I'm no longer fully shaved or fully bald, but I was. It's been about a week. So of course I've got the hair growing back, but I did it. I did it. Now I've got to wash this off. So I might use this particular cleanser maybe once a week. But I know I have a different cleanser that I use every day. Okay. Ooh, that feels nice. My skin's still a little... It needs a deep clean. Ugh. So I'm going to do a double cleanse. I'm not going to use the salicylic acid cleanser the second time around, but I am going to use my regular cleanser. Give me just a second while I get that. And if you see me going in and out of the bathroom, it's because some of my, well, most of my stuff is out on a dresser, credenza type thing, and that way I can keep, well, usually I can keep the countertops here free of clutter, but yeah, a lot of my stuff is out in the hall. I can just easily grab it. And going in for that double cleanse today because I need it. And, whew, not sure if I'm supposed to be talking while I've got the water running and putting this stuff on my face. I will show the cleanser here in just a minute and tell you what it is. But let me get this rinsed. So let me get this rinsed off first. And I don't do the water splash in the face. That makes too big of a mess. I grew up throughout the 90s and was a teen in the 2000s. I remember when companies like Clean and Clear and Neutrogena would have the perfectly, the model or actress with the absolutely perfect skin who would cleanse their face on camera, and they would just splash water on their face to get the cleanser off. How much of a mess was that to clean up, I'm wondering. There we go. And before I take this and put it away, this is the CeraVe Hydrating Foaming Oil Cleanser for dry to very dry skin. And I have dry to very dry skin because I also have patches of eczema that like to crop up. I'm trying to get a good shot of that. There we go. I think that's the best I can do for right now. But let me put this away and toss the washcloth into the washing machine really quick. And there we go. My skin feels so much better. Okay. And then I have here the next step, which is the Thayer's Facial Toner Witch Hazel, and it is unscented. I don't like using a lot of scents and dyes in my cleansing products or cosmetic products because I have sensitive skin. I'm prone to eczema and redness, irritation. Oh, I think some of the cleanser got in my eye. There we go, and I'm just going to let this dry a bit and grab my moisturizer. So while I'm letting this dry, I'm going to just read this off. This is the Vanna Cream Moisturizing Cream for Sensitive Skin. Again, no dyes, no fragrances. That is what I want. The issue I've noticed though with the CeraVe Foaming Oil Cleanser is I think it's kind of lost some of its effectiveness for me, so I might need to go searching for a new one. I did try a retinol serum for a while that I was using once to twice a week at night, but there's a really good couple of red patches on my face here on this side, and those were super irritated and super red. So I stopped using that serum and tossed it because it was causing the irritation. We can now do this. I don't love that this is in a tub and I've got to dunk my fingers in. Got to dunk my fingers in. So I do have one with a pump. However, I like to use what I've got first. I'm gonna rub this all over. No serums. I'm not gonna be out in the sun until I probably won't be out in the sun at all today because it is gonna be super windy here, and that is going to wreak havoc on my allergies, which is so much fun for me right now, going through a GERD flare-up, because allergies hit me in the eyes, nose, and throat, so I might not be able to speak after this video. Okay, there we go. So now I'm just going to wait for this to completely set and dry. That's just about there. And I will come back to put my makeup on in a little bit. But for right now, I'm going to leave it there. Okay, and we are back. I am going to be putting on my makeup for this next portion of the Get Ready With Me. Here I've got the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. And this is the original primer, not the orange one with the niacinamide. I have kind of fallen out of love with this particular primer, and I've been looking for the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Just haven't been able to get my hands on that one. It feels weird talking while trying to put makeup on. There we go. I'm going to wash some of the sticky off of my hands. Ugh. I do not like having sticky stuff on my hands. So, yeah, that's a major pet peeve of mine. I'm going to get that. And there we go. Do I want to use color corrector? color corrector. I should. Somewhere. And I do. Okay. There we go. I found my color corrector. This is just the green color corrector from e.l.f. I am in love with this product. It is the right shade of green to correct the red that I've got in my skin. Today I do have quite a bit of red, unfortunately. There. There. Trying not to put too much of this on because I don't necessarily want to look green under my actual makeup. This is an e.l.f. makeup brush. I like these because they are somewhat dense. They don't pick up a ton of product. They don't remove a lot of product from my face. Right now, I am just patting that in. There we go. Honestly, I wish e.l.f. would make that color corrector in a larger container. Because for me, that is a repurchase. Okay, I think that is about as good as we are going to get it. Now I'm going to put on the, and this is another e.l.f. product, the, try and get it good, there we go, the e.l.f. I think this is the Camo Concealer. I don't know what shade it's in, but it is in the lightest cool tone shade I could find. Do a little bit here, a little bit here, some up here, on my nose, and really, I am trying to cover up all the red today. All the excess redness in my face today. It is a bad skin day. Well, not necessarily bad, it's just I do not love what my skin's doing today. Let us tap that in. There we go. Down this side. Okay, I am liking this so much better already. Whew, my arm's a little tired. There. There. Okay, that is a little bit better. Still not good enough, but it'll have to do. Now we are going to use our foundation, and this is actually not an e.l.f. product. This is L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation, and it is in shade 405. I feel kind of weird purchasing L'Oreal products because I do prefer the products I use be cruelty-free, but this is one of the few affordable foundations that I've been able to find which matches both my skin tone, so it is extremely light, and matches my undertone. I have cool undertones and I am extremely fair-skinned, so it is not fun trying to find foundation. Trying to get enough on each side, and I just do little dots. Just little dots. There we go. Here, and I got a lot of redness. Do my neck, because I want my foundation to blend down all the way. Now we're going to take our sponge again and we are going to tap that out. There. Get that everywhere, smooth it out. There. I'm gonna get that everywhere. And now I'm going to pick a blush. I am going to choose, let's see, where is it? I got a blush that I have kind of fallen in love with, and I hope it is not discontinued. But in me saying that, I know what's going to happen. It's going to get discontinued. This is the ColourPop Creme Blush, or ColourPop Lip and Cheek Balm in the shade Verified. This is what it looks like. It has been well used and well loved at this point. But let me open it up. That is what it looks like. This was part of ColourPop's Valentine's Day launch this year. And I'm just going to get a little bit on my hand and then kind of put, well, a little bit on the blush. Words are difficult. Words are hard today. So I'm just going to get a little bit on the brush. These are just some old Real Techniques brushes. I've also got some e.l.f. brushes that I've had for ages. A little bit on the brush, and then I've tapped some of the excess onto the back of my hand, because for me, these are highly pigmented and it will make my cheeks look super red. So I'm just gonna tap it through. Now we're gonna do that. And I don't want it to be too heavy. There we go. I think that's pretty good. And we're gonna go in again. Fresh. Ooh, that's way too much. See, I love ColourPop, but many of their blushes are strongly pigmented. And for somebody with extremely light skin, extremely fair skin, that's both a good thing and a bad thing. It means that a very small amount is all I need, but if my brush picks up a larger amount, it's not going to look too great on me. Ooh, and already I've picked up too much on that one and have to try and even things out. There we go. I'm just going to take my sponge and kind of go over top and try and blend it out a little bit. And then, I don't know if this happens with anybody else, but you get, you know, one side of your face looks amazing, it's perfect, it's the perfect amount of product, it's the perfect shape, and then the other side is not. Is that just me? Now, what palette do I have in here for the eyeshadow? Oh, okay. This is my, well, first, before I get into doing my eyes and knocking everything over, I am going to use some powder. This is the e.l.f. HD powder. It's honestly just a white translucent powder to set everything. I actually like the way my makeup's coming out today. This isn't terrible for once. I do very basic stuff, very basic makeup looks. I'm not going to do any kind of liner or mascara today. I don't need to today. But I do want to set this. And mattify it. There. Okay, that is probably as good as it's gonna get right now. Yuck. Okay, and let me find my eyeshadow brush in here somewhere. There it is. So we are going to use the ColourPop Stone Cold Fox palette, and this is a repurchase because my previous one was much loved and much used to the point where it was so grungy looking that I couldn't have given it away to anybody. Let's see here. I want to do a fairly light look today on my eyes. Nothing too wild. And I love ColourPop eyeshadow palettes because ColourPop does keep in mind that not everybody has warm and neutral undertones. ColourPop also has such an amazing variety of palettes in various colors. I've got a few of the Mega palettes. So I've got this for the Mega palettes. I have this one. I have the Rock Candy. I have the Smoke and Roses and the Aurora Lights. I do have a couple of other palettes. The It's a Mood palette, but it has seen better days. And I've also got the Midnight Masquerade palette, which was a collaboration between ColourPop and Disney. But I love ColourPop eyeshadow palettes because they have such variety. And I can use one palette for every day. I can use another for going out to a club with friends and having drinks. I can do a full glam look. I can do a very natural neutral look. I've used ColourPop palettes when I've been on stage. And this is not a sponsored video, but ColourPop, hit me up. I would love to get more ColourPop eyeshadow palettes. I might in the future. I'm going to leave that there for now. And I'm not going to do any spray or anything to my face. This is the look minus the lipstick, which, where did I put the lipstick? I don't know. I have a lipstick. I just don't know where it went. Okay, is this it? Yes, I think this is it. And my deodorant fell. Let me get that. This is one of the Revlon lipsticks. I don't know the name of it, but I can give you the number. I can read that. It is shade 805, and it is going on my lips. This, for me, is a pinky kind of neutral color. And yes, it is well loved. This is probably one of the lipsticks that I have used most over the past year or so. There we go. There is the basic makeup look. No shimmer. It is all matte. No highlight, no bronze, no contour. I don't normally wear a lot of eye makeup because a lot of eyeliners, a lot of mascaras end up causing too much irritation, and I start rubbing my eyes and my eyes end up looking red and super irritated. But that is the look for the day, at least for the makeup. Now I'm gonna slap on my deodorant and get dressed. So I might take a picture of the final outfit. I don't think I will though. And maybe later I might tack onto this video, but for right now I'm just gonna say bye!